Okay, so I just wanted to share the lyrics of a song that I feel like the Lord was speaking through. And this song actually played on the radio. And at first I was like kind of not really wanting to listen to it. But then I was like, wait, I think this might actually be a song that the Lord is speaking through. And then the song played again a second time by a different artist. So the song played twice, like back to back, and that's when I was like, okay, this is definitely a song. So the song is called Before I Let Go. It's by Frankie Beverly and Maze, and it was also more recently sang by Beyonce. So the first time on the radio, it was played by the original song, and then they played it again with the Beyonce version. And so I'm just gonna read the lyrics of the song. It says, "You made me happy, this you can bet. You stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget. And I really love you, you should know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Now we've had our good time, that's what they say. We've hurting each other, girl, it's a shame. I won't be foolish, no, no. I want to know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl, oh, before I let go. You know, I think the sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing, nothing, nothing I would not do. Well, no, before I let go. I would never, 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 never let you go. Before I go. We were so close. I love your charm. Oh, I can't understand it, no. Where did we go wrong? I won't be asking, girl. I've got to know. I gotta make sure I'm right before I let go. I wanna know. I wanna know before I let you go. I gotta tell you so. So those are the lyrics, and so basically, you know, you brought joy to your spouse, and I think that they probably didn't really fully, like, they knew that, but I think like the time apart has made them really like recognize that and really realize that, because even when it says, you know, I think the sun rises and shines on you, like you were just this ray of sunshine in their life, and you just brought this light and this joy to them. And so, yeah, you made them happy. And it says, you stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget. So they know that, like, there's been times where, like, you stood beside them, you were there for them, you stood by their side, you were faithful to them, you were loyal to them, you supported them, and you stood up for them. It says, and I really love you, you should know. So they may not have verbally expressed this, but they really do love you. Um, And so then it says, you should know, I want to make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. And so they are kind of in this place where they're not really sure where they stand or where they're at or like what they should do. There's just a sense of uncertainty. And so for some, this might be a conversation where they just kind of want to like talk things over and see like, you know, where things are going or where they went wrong, because they just want to make sure that like they're kind of in the right place with you, you know, before they decide to like completely just forget about everything and walk away and take their own path. So then it says, now we've had our good time, that's what they say, we've hurting each other, girl, it's a shame. So, you know, they know that like there's been hurt on both ends. Like, they have hurt you, and they know that, like, you know, they've caused you pain. And on the other end, you may have intentionally or unintentionally hurt them as well. But you've also had your good times together too, and they do cherish those good times that they've had with you. So then it says, I won't be foolish, no, no. I want to know. I want to make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. So, you know, they haven't been perfect. I mean, you haven't either. and they might have done or said things that may have come off as foolish, that may not have been the best or the smartest decisions, but they just want to know that, you know, like, they don't want to just kind of go following their own ways and following folly. They just want to know that they are, you know, kind of like in a solid place, and if they need to make things right with you, then they are willing to do that. So, you know, it says, you know, I think the sun rises and shines on you. You know, there's nothing I would not do. So, so yeah, that really just kind of reflects like the love that they have for you. Like, they're willing to do whatever it takes, you know, they're willing to release, you know, any fear, any pride, and come to you boldly and make sacrifices if they have to. Um and then it says, you know, I would never, and it's so many nevers. It's actually 7 nevers. So just knowing like 7 is the number of like completion and perfection, like they don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose you. You are just someone that is very valuable and precious to them. And they don't want to let you go. You know, they don't want to let you go. They don't want to walk away. And so they just kind of want to see like what's up before they make any more decisions, because they've already made decisions that they feel like weren't always the best decisions. So then it says, you know, we were so close. I love your charm. I can't understand it. No, where did we go wrong? So, you know, when they were with you, like, they felt safe with you. They felt like they felt safety, they felt comfort being around you. And even if you didn't, like, spend a lot of time together necessarily, they still feel, like, close to you. They feel like you truly know them, and they feel like they truly know you. And it's just a really unique and special connection. And it says, I love your charm. Oh, so, you know, there's just this charisma about you. Um, you just bring joy to their life. And you're just that light that shines, you know, and you just really stand out to them. And so it says, I can't understand it, no, where did we go wrong? So, you know, they know that what they had with you was actually something beautiful, was actually something special. And they're kind of just like, how did things get like this? How did things get to where they are now? And right now, like, they're not really happy with the way things are, and that's why they want to, like, make sure that they're right, because they want things to be better, or they at least want things to be okay, you know, they just want things to be okay between you both. And so they're just not fully understanding like where things went wrong. um they just need clarity, and they need the Lord to open their eyes and give them that understanding and that insight and that revelation. So it says, I won't be asking, girl, I want to know. I gotta make sure I'm right before I let go. I wanna know before I let you go. I gotta tell you so. And so again, like when it says I gotta tell you so, it's like that communication. Like they want to tell you, you know, they want to tell you that, you know, just how they feel, you know, honestly, because they may not have expressed that before, and they don't want to completely walk away. They want to at least know like where things are at with the both of you before they completely just, you know, shut things down and walk away and forget, you know, and just like kind of like completely let go of this connection. This other part in the search says, what is the meaning of the song Before I Let Go? And they say that it's a complex expression of deep love and appreciation mixed with the pain of a difficult relationship and the reluctance to let it go. Um, and so The lyrics speak of heart-wrenching feelings of hurting each other and uncertainty about the future, but the song's upbeat tempo and carefree musicality create a unique contrast, turning a potentially sad subject into a joyous, celebratory love song about cherishing the good moments. There's been this deep love, but there's also been this deep pain, and it's kind of just been in this place of like, where do we go from here? Um, but they do really appreciate you, um, and they do really appreciate the good times that they've had with you, and they have this deep love and affection for you, um, and they just have this desire for clarity, and they just want to understand like where things went wrong, and they want to make sure everything is right before they make any decisions about completely ending things, completely walking away, completely letting go of this that you both have. And so that's pretty much the song. And so, you know, pray about it and take it to the Lord and allow Him to lead and direct you and maybe give you any other revelation. But just know that they do love you. Um, and you know, they need the Lord to guide them and help them. And so, you know, just do the same on your end of seeking the Lord for guidance and help regarding your situation. Because he will step in. He will help you. He will, um, you know, bring about his will, and he'll work it out for good. So just, like I said, continue to hold on to him, continue to trust him, because he knows you, he loves you, he's faithful, and you haven't been through this whole journey in vain, and he's going to reward you for being faithful. So be blessed in Jesus' name.